This film hits close to home for both of you.
Yeah.
How so?
Steve, thanks for having us. And this is such a big issue. For me, being from South Africa, my sister was trafficked. Personal, my blood sister. So it's 2 brothers, 1 sister, no father in the house, single mom. So oldest brother, you play dad. Mm-hmm. So when you realize one day your sister sits in front of you and says, this happened to me, you ask, where did I go wrong? Mm. And then you immigrate to the United States and you think, this is the land of milk and honey. These things don't happen in the US. And then the harsh reality hits, yes, it does.
Wow. So, Philippa, you've also written a book on trafficking.
I have, and you know, with Alonka's story, I didn't understand, and I hated that, and I think that's one of the biggest problems we have in the U.S. is we don't understand, we don't know what it looks like, we don't want to know what it is, and we don't know what we can do about it. I had a mentor that was very involved in an anti-trafficking movement, and she said, you're a writer, this is what we need. Your gift can do something about this, and she commissioned me to do it, and we just ran with that commission and really researched what was going on in the U.S., listened to real-life stories, and it's heartbreaking what's really happening. And you can read statistics, you know, that 12 years old is the average age of introduction into this crime. Kids are forced to have sex 20 to 48 times a day, and it's just horrible that this is happening, and we have to do something about it. But I realized that we didn't know what to do, and we didn't really know what it looked like, so that's what we decided to do with our film.
Wow.
It's kind of our jump moment.
It's our jump moment, right?
You know a lot, you watch the show a lot.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's really good. Tell us a little bit about the movie.
This is a film not based on any one person's story, but every single story in the film is from a person's story. So we didn't want to make a movie that just spoke about human trafficking from one angle. So you follow this girl, Nicole plays the lead, and a phenomenal young actress, and get inside her head. You hear her thoughts. You see how human beings can crush the human spirit. And when you crush a human spirit, especially a woman, I mean, they become slaves. They're enslaved.
That's it's the basis of everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's pimping.
Yes.
Making you feel so devalued that the only value you have can be presented by this other person.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then it's done. Now, Nicole, let me talk to you, because your character really goes through some intense trauma. What was it like for you in this entire process?
I mean, when I had booked the role, I was terrified because I had never been through what Amber goes through in the film. And I spent weeks doing research, watching documentaries, learning as much as I could because I truly wanted to depict what these girls go through. And it's not just girls, it's boys as well. And sometimes they're free, seemingly free on the streets, but they're mentally enchained. And typically, homeless youth, runaways, they're targeted and they're manipulated, they're taken advantage of. So I had a different experience on set because my character, she was kidnapped. But it just goes to show you that every story is different. Not one person's the same, and you can't box this crime up, and it definitely doesn't discriminate.
Hey folks, welcome. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click here to subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss a single hot new video, some really good stuff. And then I want you to click here to see more clips from the show right now.